Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. I'm your host, Julie Yip. To us, OC stands for our community because we believe that our community is stronger when we come together. We thank you for joining us each Tuesday evening on channel 56.10 for Little Saigon TV and on Wednesday morning. As you know, this is a bilingual English and Vietnamese program dedicated to educating, empowering, and inspiring our community. And on our show today, we're here to celebrate April Autism Awareness, Acceptance, and Advocacy Month. And we are going to introduce to you two of our dedicated volunteers from OC Autism, who's part of the OC Monkey business that creates jobs and opportunities for people of all abilities, but also our friends at the Shin Lee Foundation, our partner in crime, as we help to reach out to the community and create more opportunities. Julie kính chào quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV trong chương trình Kiến thức y khoa, gia đình và xã hội. Chương trình OC Health and Education là chương trình song ngữ. Julie hy vọng quý vị theo dõi chương trình mỗi thứ ba lúc 7 giờ tối trên đài 56.10 của Little Saigon TV và sáng thứ Tư. Julie hy vọng mỗi tuần mình sẽ đem tới cho quý vị thông tin quan trọng cho quý vị. Trong tháng đây là tháng 4 để dành cho April Autism Awareness Month, mà không phải là mình hiểu thêm về tự kỷ không, mình chấp nhận mỗi em có khả năng và kỹ năng khác, mà cũng có khả năng rất nhiều về tài để giúp cho cộng đồng Việt Nam của mình. Julie hy vọng quý vị để có thể tham dự cái chương trình ngày 22 tháng 4, đó là cái World Autism Awareness Art Exhibit and Fundraising Dinner. Julie muốn giới thiệu cho quý vị, đây là Michelle trong cổ cái Chân Lee Foundation. Michelle, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Julie, for having me today here. Hi, Little Saigon TV audience. My name is Michelle, and I'm from Chân Lee Foundation. Today, I'm here to actually promote the event that we're partnering with OC Autism Foundation on April 22nd, which is an art exhibition and fundraising gala dinner that we're trying to raise fund and awareness for the community to OC Autism Foundation as well as autism children.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for this partnership because you allow us to keep our doors open to advocate for families, to create jobs and opportunities for so many people throughout the year. So I just want to say thank you for that. Một lần nữa, Julie muốn giới thiệu cho quý vị, Michelle là một người đại diện cho Shin Lee Foundation. Đó là một cũng là trung tâm phi lợi nhuận mà hợp tác với OC Autism để cho tạo ra một cái art exhibit, đó là trong tháng 4 là ngày April Autism Awareness Month, mà ngày 22 tháng 4 mình sẽ có một cái art gallery đặc biệt cho mấy em tự kỷ, tạo ra rất nhiều cái art để cho quý vị tới xem, và cũng có thể quý vị mua để cho mình có cái làm gây quỹ. Mà sau đó mình cũng có một cái dinner, một cái bữa ăn rất là đặc biệt at the Doubletree Hotel. Kế bên Michelle là có hai người khách thêm. And I just want to introduce two more of our special guests. This is Henry Hall and Phương. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for Little Saigon for having us, and thank you for the audience for taking that time to watch us.
So Henry, tell me, what do you do for OC Autism?
I am the official graphic artist for OC Autism. I create the business card, the logo, the flyer, and I manage the newsletter and the website.
And why are you here today? What do you want to talk about?
I want to promote OC Monkey business with our program to help people get a job opportunity like us, for people for all abilities.
Now, do you have autism yourself?
Yes.
And how has OC Autism helped you all these years?
They give me more confidence. They give me a family so they can support me.
How did you feel before you were part of OC Autism?
I felt very depressed. I felt I was getting nowhere.
Aww.
And I wasn't really happy with my life. But with OC Autism, they inspire me. They give me a lot of love. They give me opportunity to work for them, and I create a business card for them.
Well, Henry, we are so happy you're part of the OC Autism family, and welcome to the show, Henry. And who's that guy right next to you?
There's Fung.
Oh, hello. Uh,
Tell me why you're here today, Phương.
the reason I'm here today is to promote April Autism Awareness Month, and it's a very important month for people like Henry, myself, Julie, and everybody in our community. Is because in our community we value people from all abilities, and like Henry said, I also am on the autism spectrum, and it's a very hard. It was a very struggle for me back then because
It was a little lonely in the beginning, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was very lonely in the beginning because I don't know when to stop talking. I deal with anger issues a lot of the times. Sometimes I speak too loud, and
But when you've been part of OC Autism, how has that helped you? And what kind of programs were you part of?
in what the things that OC Autism helped me with is confidence. It provided me more public speaking skills as well as skills of just everyday talking to people, and also speaking of that, I also want to thank my therapist Colin for helping me and many others in the group to kind of strengthen my conversational skills as well.
And I just love right now, Phương, that you've made so much improvement, and you're also our volunteer coordinator. You've been recruiting so many people to be a part of OC Autism, so thank you for that. Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị. Hôm nay Julie có một thời gian đặc biệt để cho giới thiệu cho quý vị, đó là hai người bạn rất là very dedicated, làm chịu khó làm việc cho OC Autism, tạo ra công việc làm về giúp cho mấy em trẻ có tự kỷ. Giống như hôm nay Henry chia sẻ với quý vị đó, với Phương cũng chia sẻ đó là hai em đây có triệu chứng tự kỷ, mà quý vị thấy rất là nhiều người tự kỷ đó có rất nhiều khả năng để cho giúp cộng đồng Việt Nam của mình, mà cũng giúp rất nhiều người trong có triệu chứng tự kỷ, về rất nhiều giúp nhiều gia đình. Trong mới tuần đây mình cũng có một cái Easter party, mình tạo ra một cái cơ hội cho nhiều gia đình tới tham dự, và có rất nhiều cái niềm vui. So Julie muốn một lần nữa cũng cảm ơn Phương với Henry đã volunteer cho OC Autism, mà cũng không phải là cũng volunteer không, mà lúc mà họ có nhiều cái khả năng về kỹ năng làm việc á, thì OC Autism cũng mướn. So Julie thấy rất là trường hợp quý vị muốn làm business card, hy vọng quý vị liên lạc OC Autism, số điện thoại là 714-799-3030. Henry là một người graphics artist, có thể làm business card cho quý vị. Hy vọng quý vị luôn luôn ủng hộ OC Autism với mấy trẻ em có triệu chứng tự kỷ đã có công việc làm về tự lập lên. Is there anything you want to say, Michelle, about your interaction with OC Autism since we partner?
Yes, so the first time I saw Julie, it was from last year's Christmas party. I was so surprised that there is actually such big family of autism children that actually needs our help and our support, or even understanding to know more about this community. And I think Julie did a lot of work with OC Autism that to bring us the awareness and also opportunity to actually communicate with autism children, and also opportunity for our students volunteer for different events to actually know more about autism children, and as well as to help out the community that really people always overlooked or not even pay much attention like to other community. So I was so surprised to see them as people that have autism, but still very outgoing now. It's more sunshine and willing to talk, willing to come out, step out from their comfort zone to talk to others as well.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm so honored to be continue to partner with the Shinlin Foundation, because without you guys, I know I would not be able to pull off the Christmas party. In addition to helping us provide fundraising and funds, we were able to help 5,000 people and give out over 1,500 toys. So after the commercial break, guys, we're definitely going to learn more about what you do for the community. Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã theo dõi chương trình hôm nay. Sau phần quảng cáo, chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục nói chuyện với Henry Ha, Phương và Michelle from the Chân Foundation. Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV.
Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714-898-0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. Thank you so much for tuning in every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Today on our program, we have a special April Autism Awareness Month celebration. And on our show today, we have three amazing guests. Well, the first part of our show. First, we have Michelle from the Chân Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Julie, for having me today. Hello, Little Saigon TV audience. My name is Michelle. I'm from the Chân Foundation. The reason why I'm here today is actually to promote our event on the April 22nd, which is an art exhibition and fundraising dinner for Autism Awareness Month.
So
And
we're
also-
excited for that event. So can you tell me what we need to do to prepare for that event?
Yeah, so first of all, there's few ways to join in this event. First of all is the art exhibition, which start at 4 to 6 p.m. at the Irvine Spectrum DoubleTree Hotel.
Okay.
And there will be art pieces from different organizations who donated, and also art pieces from autism children who also try to express their thoughts and what is in their mind for us to understand. And afterwards, there will be a fundraising dinner with auction as well. So if you have favorite art pieces that you want to purchase it and to support OC Autism as well as the events that are happening in Christmas, feel free to join at the art exhibition and also at the fundraising dinner.
Well, thank you so much for introducing that, because I think, it's been such an honor to be partnering up with the Chân Foundation all this time, because we have so many opportunities to, first of all, especially in the month of April,
Yeah.
to celebrate April Autism Awareness Month. A lot of times we talk about April Autism Awareness, but with OC Autism, we talk about autism acceptance, but more importantly, autism advocacy. A lot of times people, families with children with autism, there's disability rights available, but unfortunately, a lot of these services are still very hard for families to get. Oftentimes, families feel discriminated against to access basic education and healthcare and job opportunities. So I think this partnership will allow us to share and shed some light on autism, but also to create opportunities for people to see how worthy and worthwhile each of these individuals are. Julie muốn giới thiệu cho quý vị chương trình ngày 22 tháng 4, đó là chương trình Art Exhibit and Gala for the World Autism Awareness. Julie muốn kêu cái chương trình đây là The World of Autism. Cái chương trình đây là hợp tác với Chân Foundation với OC Autism, hy vọng tạo ra một cái art gallery. Mỗi cái piece đây, mỗi cái art đây là mỗi mấy trẻ em có tự kỷ, mà với mấy bạn của trẻ em có tự kỷ trình bày cho quý vị. Cho nên quý vị có thời gian tới tham dự, đó là ngày 22 tháng 4 at the DoubleTree Hotel at Irvine. The ticket is only $5, so they can buy it at the door. It's very easy. But if you are interested in being part of the fundraising dinner afterwards, then you can definitely call OC Autism. The phone number is 714-799-3030. We are so excited to be able to do that. And I said that I'm going to hand deliver. And maybe we can actually have Phương come and be the mascot and deliver these tickets. Phương, can you tell us a little bit about what you do as a mascot for OC Autism?
So what I do for so as the mascot, I get to walk around in different places, greet different people, and honestly, I feel like I became one in the mascot when I tried it on for the first time.
And this is an orange monkey, isn't it? Because not everybody knows what our mascot looks like.
Yes, that is very true.
So when you wear this monkey suit, how much attention do you get from people? And how is your communication skill? Is it easier?
Well, it gets easier because they saw the monkey mascot and they automatically know that it's Austin. But when I wear the suit, I want to be as as happy as possible. I want to put 1/5 of my personality into it. So that's how I run. That's how I run myself with the suit.
How do you start becoming a mascot? Can you share with the audience what happened? Say it in English and then also in Vietnamese.
Before I became a mascot?
No, yeah, how do you become the mascot? Do you remember?
Oh. So
we met somewhere, right?
Yeah, so before I became the mascot, I was in a very dark place after, having 2 failed job interviews because my executive functioning was very bad. So I decided to go with my mother to a Vietnamese mental health forum. There I met Julie, and she offered me, first she offered me like $200. She offered me $200 so I can just get out of my house and be a real man.
So you were able to do monkey suit, but we paid you, right?
Yeah,
Because
and,
what we always do is we employ people who wear the monkey suit are usually people with autism, and we pay you because we want you to understand that you're valued, but also you can be an important part of OC Autism. So I just want to thank you for taking that and now continuing to explore and expand your ability to now being the volunteer coordinator. So if someone wants to volunteer for OC Autism, how do they do that?
Well, they can talk. Well, they can talk to OC Autism directly, and then I will arrange. I myself, as volunteer coordinator, I will arrange a time. If you're free.
And what's the next event that we're doing for the Strawberry Festival?
Oh yeah. Also after the art exhibition, there is going to be a Strawberry Festival coming up on May 26th. So
That's just a 4-day Memorial Day weekend, right? And we're going to need a lot of volunteers. So you're going to be coordinating that, right, Phương?
yes, and I am going to need a lot of help managing this booth.
Because we're going to be there 12 hours a day for 4 days.
And speaking of that, this is a true story.
Well, Phương, I'm going to translate it to Vietnamese to make sure the audience knows. Okay, so hôm nay quý vị thấy đó là Julie có thời gian nói chuyện với giới thiệu cho quý vị Phương Nguyễn là một người volunteer coordinator cho OC Autism mà cũng là một em có triệu chứng tự kỷ. Phương hồi xưa Phương nói đó là trước khi gặp Julie hay gặp hợp tác trong OC Autism, Phương cũng có depression, cũng hơi buồn chút, thì Julie thấy là Phương không có chịu ra ngoài, luôn luôn ở trong phòng, thì Julie thấy ok thôi, chừng nào mình cho em 200 đồng để cho làm mascot là bận quần áo con khỉ của OC Autism để cho em thấy vui hơn. So trong cái lúc đó Phương thấy cái sức khỏe tinh thần khỏe hơn. So Phương bây giờ đó là đi tới OC Autism có therapy mà cũng volunteer và cũng giúp cho rất nhiều trẻ em bình thường mà muốn cần cái tiếng civic hours cho volunteer trong high school, hay mấy em trong đại học muốn học trong nghề speech therapy hay làm việc với em có tự kỷ, thì Julie thấy đó là Phương có rất nhiều khả năng và giúp cho mọi người, chứ không phải là OC Autism giúp Phương không. Thì Julie thấy rất là hy vọng cho quý vị có trẻ em muốn volunteer cho OC Autism mỗi tuần, hay muốn tới chương trình mà mình tạo ra cho quý vị đó, cho giống như cái Strawberry Festival mình có cái game booth. Thì nào trẻ em nào muốn volunteer một lần nữa, xin gọi lận số điện thoại của OC Autism 714-799-3030. Now, Henry, we're talking to Phương, and he says that he volunteers for OC Autism, and he's also the volunteer coordinator. Tell me how often do you volunteer for OC Autism, and what does that look like?
Let's see, once a week. And I usually create the flyer for OC Autism.
And you do a lot of the art for us, right?
Yes, I do the art for the OC Autism.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Henry, for being a part of the show. And do you want to tell them about your business card?
Yes. I created a business card. I created the logo for OC Monkey Business. It's like Austin, like waving and happy, and there's like a big circle around the business card. And
just say if you're interested in getting a business card.
You're interested in getting a business card. I don't know the phone number, but you can contact OC Autism for it, so you can get a business card design.
Oh, so we can hire you, right? So
Yeah.
people can hire you. You can do the design for the business card, and also you can print 1,000 business cards for them.
Yes.
How much does it cost?
I think for a business card design it's about $25, and for about 1,000 business card about $65.
Oh, and then all the money goes to you.
Yes, all the money goes to me.
Cool, thank you so much. Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị khán giả đã theo dõi chương trình Kiến thức y khoa gia đình và xã hội hôm nay and celebrate April Autism Awareness Month. Quý vị thấy đó là Henry là một cái graphics artist, nào quý vị muốn làm cái business card, Henry có thể làm cho quý vị. Henry nói là 25 đồng làm cái layout, and then chừng nào quý vị cần 1.000 cái business card có 65 đồng thôi, 100% cái công việc mà quý vị mướn thì mình trả cho Henry, mà OC Autism sẽ bắt điện thoại liên lạc cho giúp cho Henry để cho có công việc làm. Một lần nữa, Julie Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV.
Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. The first part of the show, you were able to meet two of my team members from OC Autism. That's Henry Ha, our graphics artist, and Phung Nguyen, who is our volunteer coordinator, but also our official mascot, which is Austin the monkey. And this segment, we're going to be able to talk to more team members from the Shin Lin Foundation. We want to invite you to the art gallery and exhibit at the Doubletree Hotel on April 22nd, which is Saturday. And from 4 to 6 p.m. is an art gallery. The entrance fee is only $5. And if you can't afford it, call me. I'll let you in for free. But, afterwards, we're going to have a fundraising gala. This is for people who are our sponsors. And we're going to also exhibit one of my daughter's art piece. My daughter has autism, so does my son, but she loves art. And when she was younger, she used to do the acrylic pour, and that was more for her sensory. She just loves staring at it. But when you really look at it, it's a beautiful thing. So over this past weekend, she was able to train some of the students at the Shin Lin Foundation, and they in turn will be coming to OC Autism. So on Thursday, which is I believe the 6th of April at OC Autism Foundation in Garden Grove, we're going to have an art class. And we're going to create more art, beautiful art, because I know when people come to this exhibit, they're not going to know which art piece was created by an individual with autism or their friends. So we're so excited to have you guys here. First of all, thank you, Antonio, for being here, and Ken for being here today. Antonio, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Julie, for inviting me to this live show. I've been partnered with Julie and OC Autism Foundation in creating different events and volunteer activities for our students, and we want to serve and join our community and serve more people who need our help. And it's a great pleasure to be with
Antonio,
Julie.
it's so exciting because we've only known each other for a few months, and we've already done almost one event every single month together. So I'm so excited first of all, blessed to have your trust, but also to have the partnerships and have all these amazing students. Because in addition to being part of the Shin Lin Foundation, you guys are also part of another group called Learning Tree Group, which help students, high school students, get into college, but not just any college or university, Ivy League college and university.
Yeah.
And I just want to also mention that because, at this point, so many students are worried about, applying for college. But I know if they had an opportunity to go to Learning Tree, you guys can also support that, right?
Yeah.
Now, is Ken part of that also?
Yeah, I'm going to be part of it.
Well, Ken, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so first, it's such a pleasure that you invite me to this video show. Not video, live show. My name's Ken. I'm a junior high school student from Northwood High School in Irvine.
Okay.
So yeah, and I love to show myself.
I know you love to help others.
Yes.
Because I know when I met you, you were a volunteer photographer. And when we were doing the art exhibit, my daughter was an instructor. And there were about 15, 20 kids in this room excited to learn how to help children with autism. And I remember when I met you, you're like, we're so excited to volunteer. We're so excited to help and make sure everybody gets the credit. And I think that's important, right?
Yeah.
Because, when you volunteer and do a good thing, it's okay to celebrate. A lot of times, especially with Asians, we're so humble. We never want to take the credit. And I think for a long time, I didn't want to take the credit. And I didn't want to be president. I didn't want to be on TV. But I learned as I got better with my mental health, like Henry and Phung said, I'm no different. I have autism. I had depression. I still have depression. But I think by having people and partners like you guys, having friends, not just business partners, these are friends, I don't feel alone anymore. And I hope you guys know that you are part of my mental health journey. And I am so excited and proud to be part of the Shinli Foundation friendship too.
Yeah.
Now, Julie thấy đó là hôm nay Julie có thời gian giới thiệu cho quý vị một lần nữa, đó là cái Shinli Foundation là một trung tâm phi lợi nhuận giúp hợp tác với OC Autism, mà cũng có một cái chương trình là Learning Tree Group, là hướng dẫn cho gia đình nào mà có em học high school mà muốn apply cho cái trường đại học Ivy League. Thì Julie thấy rất là hôm nay Julie giới thiệu được hai người. Trước nhất là Antonio với Michelle là hai cái người giáo viên giúp cho mấy em tạo ra được cái application để vô cái Ivy League school. Kế bên hai người đây là có một người đó là Ken là một học sinh là hiện tại là junior in high school, mà cũng có thể là luôn luôn giúp cho cộng đồng. Julie gặp Ken là volunteer photographer, mà cũng là trong thứ năm từ đây sẽ giúp nhiều trẻ em tự kỷ tạo ra nhiều cái art day để cho mình làm cái art exhibit. So, I think that it's really cool that, in addition to having that nonprofit and having the business, that OC Autism and Chân Foundation create opportunities for students that are not autistic to learn about autism and learn how to help more students with autism. I feel like it's a partnership that creates this compassion for the world. And I think, in whatever profession we do, when we include everybody in the community, I think that's when we're strongest. What do you think about, the importance of creating volunteer opportunities for high school kids as we move forward?
So first of all, I think it's very important to have volunteer opportunities for high school kids, not only to mention about the application stuff, because it's very important to show like your personal traits, leadership, characteristic, how do you make impact to the community, as well as how much you care about the community to make it a better one. Other than that, I think it's also very important to sharpen their interpersonal skills, which how to communicate with different groups of people. I think different ways of communication really needs to be educated for high school students, as they will meet a lot more people from all walks of life. It's very important for them to know about different communities, the way to communicate with them and understand them in their best way.
Well, thank you so much. I know, as Asian Americans, a lot of our kids, they all have good grades. But I think, when they volunteer, they build character, they build all of these other skills and communication skills and application skills. It really helps them with their future. Quý vị thấy đó là hôm nay Michelle cũng nói đó là mấy nhiều em á, là có thể có điểm cao, mà thiệt ra làm sao mà mình làm cho mình được vô cái Ivy League. Trước nhất á, là phải có volunteer, làm rất nhiều volunteer trong cái cộng đồng. Julie với OC Autism, với Chân Foundation tạo ra rất nhiều câu hỏi cho mấy em đây có cái khả năng để cho tạo ra cái cách nói chuyện về tiếp xúc với mọi người, mà cũng tạo ra rất nhiều kỹ năng khác quan trọng để cho em trong cái tương lai đó. Antonio, I think when what Michelle said was important was that the Chân Foundation, in partnership with OC Autism, are creating these opportunities. But, I know you never want to take credit. But you and I work really hard together. Tell me what you really do for the foundation and our partnership.
Yeah, for foundation, I focus in organizing and doing the detailed things and doing the things for organization, and also recruiting for volunteers for the events. So most likely I don't like getting the credits, but I like helping the community, and I also want our volunteers to have an opportunity to serve the community as well.
Well, Antonio, like I said, part of me as I was struggling with my mental health was because I didn't know how to take the credit. So I just want to challenge you to learn to take credit, because what it does is it allows you to own your abilities and own your light. I always say that, in the sky, there's so many beautiful stars, and they can all shine, and they can all shine brightly. So we hope that when with OC Autism and you at home, when we partner with you, we create opportunities for people with disabilities and also people without disability. So we have more opportunities to get into college, to volunteer, and build our communication and character. Julie, cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV. Sau phần quảng cáo, chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục nói chuyện với The Chân Foundation.
Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show. We're having such a great time on our show today. We want to continue this conversation. This is the last segment of the show to remind you to join us on the 22nd of April from 4 to 6 p.m. We'll be at the DoubleTree Hotel at the Irvine Spectrum for our art gallery. And this is the art exhibit that are art created by children with autism, adults with autism, and their friends. But also after that, we're going to have a fundraising gala and a dinner. This is where we get to auction the big pieces, the fancy pieces. One of the pieces done by my daughter, Mia. We're excited about it. She's excited about working on it. She's putting so much thought in it. But, you know, we just want to remind you that, you know, we do need your support to continue to provide free services to the community. All of our community events are free for the community. But, you know, in addition to that, we provide speech therapy, you know, every week, as well as advocacy and just so many things for families. So we just want to say once again, thank you to the Shinley Foundation for partnering up with us again and for calling us and saying, what are we doing this April Autism Awareness Month? Antonio, thank you for that call. So tell us, how do we get tickets and how much does it cost and what's the program going to look like?
Yeah, we have different types of tickets. So for the art exhibition from 4 to 6 p.m. is $5 and
only $5.
Only $5.
Okay.
And if you need help, we can give it for free. So just join us during the event. And we have a fundraising dinner at 6 to 9 p.m. So we'll welcome different friends or community people to join us during the dinner to fundraise for the Autism Foundation. And the tickets for the fundraising dinner is $180, but with cooperation with OC Autism Foundation, you can get a ticket with OC Autism Foundation for $150. And yeah, we are serving steak and wine. So and the money will be donated to OC Autism Foundation. So please join us during the event.
You know, Antonio, I know that we want to make sure that the art gallery is accessible to all families. Like, and as you mentioned, that, you know, families cannot afford to go there. We can give them we can comp the ticket. Yeah. But, you know, every little bit helps. And we're hoping that we can raise and give people opportunities to donate, you know, a small amount, which make a huge impact. Yeah. But, you know, in addition to that, the fundraising dinner is primarily for sponsors, for people who want to sponsor to make sure that everything that OC Autism does for the community is going to be free. Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị. Hôm nay mình muốn giới thiệu cho quý vị với mời quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã tham dự cái chương trình Art Exhibit and Gala at the DoubleTree Hotel in Irvine Spectrum. Ngày 22 tháng 4 lúc 4 giờ tới 6 giờ là mình có cái Art Exhibit. Chừng nào quý vị muốn tới tham dự, cái vé là $5. Chừng nào quý vị muốn góp chút để giúp cho OC Autism tiếp tục giúp cho cộng đồng Việt Nam của mình thì quý vị tới tham dự. Chừng nào quý vị có khó khăn thì Julie sẽ cho quý vị cái vé miễn phí. Sau cái Art Gallery là mình có một cái là fundraising dinner, một cái dinner để cho gây quỹ để cho OC Autism tiếp tục làm rất nhiều việc trong cộng đồng Việt Nam của mình mình giúp cho miễn phí. Mỗi năm mình tạo ra rất nhiều hội thảo và cũng có nhiều cái community event and party cho mấy trẻ em. Mình làm Tết party, Moon Festival, Tết Trung Thu, mình làm Easter, mình làm Christmas. Rất nhiều cái chương trình mình tạo cho mấy trẻ em miễn phí. Now, I know that, you know, in order to do this event, we have to have so many volunteers to help out. So I want to ask you, Ken, I know you don't know all the details, but what is your role that day when we're doing the art exhibit?
You know, like, helping autism really inspired me because it let me realize that we have such a beautiful groups in our community.
Yes.
And I can see through my camera and I can see through their efforts, their love, their patience. And I think we should do more for them. And for here, I have a quote from President Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. So I think being a volunteer is a great opportunity to experience that quote, like put it in real place. So help your country, help your community.
Yes, and I think that's one thing I love what you said, because people don't always include people with disabilities.
Yes.
When they build a house or build a building, they always say, oh, now we have to do accommodation. But the truth is, you need that ramp, you need that restroom, right?
Yeah.
With autism, it's an invisible disability. So when I tell people I have autism, they're like, oh, no, you don't. But when I post a photo of when I was in high school, I had no eye contact, I was very depressed, I was hiding from the world, then they're like, wow, I didn't realize you were struggling so much. The truth is, I still struggle every day with my depression and my anxiety, but I choose to be happy, and I am blessed to have partners and friends who makes me feel that I'm not alone. So I just want to say thank you guys for being our partner. Before we close out, can you invite people one more time to the event that we're going to have, Michelle, starting with Michelle?
So please join us on April 22nd for the art exhibition. You'll see a lot of beautiful art pieces created by autism children and their friends, as well as the fundraising gala if you want to show more support to the Autism Foundation, and also Julie's and her team with all those hard work that they have done for the community as well as autism children. Please join us at the art exhibition at 4 p.m. And also, if anyone wants to volunteer for the event, please also feel free to contact Julie or Michelle so we can place you in to use different types of effort to actually help out in the event.
And Antonio?
Thank you for watching our TV show. So I welcome everyone to come to our art exhibition, which is only $5, and we are giving it for free for some people who need help. And
also, you know what? We should thank some of the sponsors that are already sponsoring some of our tables, right?
Yeah. And we're giving thanks to our sponsors, especially Pinnacle Real Estate. They are the title sponsor for the fundraising dinner. And we have other sponsors as well, like Cindy Foundation is our organizer. We have Learning Tree Foundation, You Grow Education, Princeton Education, and different kind of sponsors sponsoring the event as well.
And if someone wants to sponsor the event, they could definitely call me. I'm at 714-799-3030. We still have a few tables left, and we would love for you to be part of this event and to see firsthand the capabilities and the potentials and the worth and the value of each individual of all abilities. So Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị đã theo dõi chương trình Kiến thức y khoa gia đình và xã hội hôm nay. Julie có thời gian giới thiệu cho quý vị hai trẻ em, đó là Henry Hà với Phương Nguyễn, là một tạo cho OC Autism Foundation, là trong cái nhóm là nó kêu bằng OC Monkey Business, mà Julie cũng đã có thời gian giới thiệu mấy bạn trong Chân Foundation. Trước nữa này Julie muốn giới thiệu cho quý vị mà mời cho quý vị tới tham dự chương trình ngày 22 tháng 4 lúc 4 giờ tới 6 giờ là cái art exhibit để cho quý vị tới xem mỗi cái art, mỗi em tự kỷ với bạn của em tự kỷ làm cho quý vị. Sau đó từ 6 giờ tới 9 giờ mình có là cái dinner gây quỹ cho OC Autism. Quý vị chừng nào quý vị muốn sponsor một cái bàn thì quý vị luôn liên lạc OC Autism hay Julie, số điện thoại là một lần nữa là 714-799-3030. And last but not least, Ken, we're going to close out the program. Is there anything you want to say about the importance of volunteering?
So, volunteer really helps you to
get into college.
Yeah, of course, that's very important. For students, I mean, that's the important point.
Well, thank you so much for all that you do for the community. And we are so excited to have you here and for reminding everybody, to reach out and be a part of the community, volunteer, learn about autism, and help with April Autism Awareness Month. Julie, cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã theo dõi chương trình Kiến thức y khoa gia đình và xã hội. Hy vọng quý vị đã có thời gian tham dự chương trình ngày 22 tháng 4 lúc 4 giờ tới 6 giờ là Art Gallery, and 6 giờ tới 8 giờ là cái là fundraising dinner. Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV.